G'day. This is Charlie, and I'm coming to you today with your daily dose of business inspiration. Topic number 199, the importance of goal setting. I'm going to change it up a little bit. I've got lots of notes here. I'm going to go through them, but I want to start with goal setting starts with just one pebble. Whatever we discuss here, I want you to think about the fact that your goal setting starts with something small and then grows from there. The importance of setting goals to you, though, as a business owner, not just as a business owner, but as a person, as someone who wants to grow, who wants to develop growth mindsets, who wants to be more than they are, is that they provide the direction and the focus that you need for your business efforts. I'm going to talk about business here, but what I'm talking about can also be applied to you yourself personally. Clear goals provide the motivation to you and your team to achieve desired outcomes, and they allow you to measure your progress and success. What goals aren't are something that you get to and you say, well, I've made it now. I'm successful. Goals really should be about giving you the direction and the momentum for a journey through your life, through your business life, through your own life. They should be something that are a guiding principle, if you like. When you set a goal, you know that you're heading this way and this is what we're going to do to get there. They should also be really flexible. You shouldn't set it. I'm talking in absolutes, and I try not to talk in absolutes, so please forgive me. It is really advisable that you don't make goals rigid. They should be flexible. You should, as you're going towards these goals, continue to measure, look at them, look at where your business is, look at what you're doing, and say, you know what? That goal no longer applies. Maybe the market has changed while you've been doing all this, or you've been heading down that path. Maybe you've found a better way of doing things. Maybe the business just no longer is interested in the type of business that goal would bring you. And from there, you can then make some adjustments and on you go. The line to a goal is rarely straight. It's normally like a piece of string that's all raveled up. Sometimes you go down before you get back up too. Getting towards a goal is not a straight line. It's not a simple thing. It's not straightforward. It shouldn't be, and it shouldn't be disconcerting or disheartening that it isn't. What as I said, the idea of a goal is to provide you direction and focus. It's to give you some motivation, you and your team some motivation, and it allows you to measure how far you've come and how far you have to go. Okay, so there's the importance of setting goals. How do you set a goal? What sort of things do you need to consider when you set a goal? I have spoken several times about SMART goals, SMART, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. That's what an acronym stands for. Specific means that you need to define clear and specific goals so that you have the direction that you need to take. Measurable means that you are able to measure them to track progress. Achievable means that they're realistic and they're attainable to maintain the motivation. I'm going to come back to some of these in a minute. Relevant, that they actually align with your business objectives and values, with your business mission, with your business, I've said values there. Time bound gives you a deadline for them, so you get a sense of urgency and focus on them. So let's just go back through. I'm not going to worry too much about specific and measurable. Let me touch on specific. Specific is I'm going to give you an example that I used to set when I was 16, 17, and just learning about goal setting and learning about setting big goals so that you had something to focus for, strive for and aim for. Specific was, I want a hot pink Lamborghini. Yeah, I know. I don't. I really do. If I'd known then what I know now, yeah, I would not have set that goal. But it was a thing in my head. Yeah, I was 16 years old and I was trying to think what is the most wildest thing that I could achieve in my lifetime. And at 16, that was it. A hot pink Lamborghini. Go figure. But it was clear and it was specific. I could actually get photos of that Lamborghini that I wanted and I could put them up on my vision boards and all the rest of it. Uh, Measurables, what's hot pink. It's a Lamborghini and yeah, it's hot pink and it's a Lamborghini. So it's measurable. I can measure what the goal is. Achievable, set realistic and attainable goals to achieve motivation. Let me come back to that after I do the time-bound one, actually. Was it relevant? Well, I was 16. These weren't business goals. These were personal goals to help me find the job, find the work, find the business that would bring me the money so that I could get that, bring me the money and the lifestyle so that I could get that. So was it relevant? Yes, it was relevant. Time bound, idiot woman. Sorry. By the time I'm 23, so 16 to 23, I was going to have enough money to buy myself a hot pink Lamborghini. Was that goal achievable? Hell no. Hell no. What would have been more achievable is to say that I was going to have an SS Commodore. For people in Australia will know what I meant by that. But an SS Commodore by the time I was 23 was probably more achievable. It just wasn't as sexy as a hot pink Lamborghini. Sorry, I'm laughing at myself here. So was it achievable? No. Was it a realistic and attainable goal so that I could maintain my motivation? No. Why? Because I've got to say that every time I looked at that goal, I went, I don't know how I'm going to get there. I have no idea how I'm going to get there. I'm just going to keep on believing that I can do this. Yay! I'm going to manifest this. Wasn't a smart goal. It was written out as a smart goal, but it wasn't a smart goal. So that's why smart is actually a really, really good thing. And I'd love for you guys to share some thoughts about what smart goals you've set, which ones you now look at and go, yeah, that wasn't going to ever work. And what ones you set that you did that gave you that momentum to keep moving. Okay, so how do you then achieve your goals? Once you've got your specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time-bound goals set, how do you go about achieving them? Well, you need an action plan. You need to develop detailed action plans to outline the steps needed to achieve your goals. I can probably go on for hours about that one. One of the things that I've found with the action plans is, and this is thanks to Next Level University and Next Level Nation and the group coaching I've done with them, is we need to break that big goal down into smaller and smaller and smaller chunks and say, okay, in this quarter, what do I need to do? What is going to move me closer to that? What is going to move my needle closer to that goal? And then I need to create a whole set of habits around achieving those specific things. So I can go on for hours and hours and hours about it, but you do need to create yourself some action plans and you need to be able to break them down into achievable steps, things that you can do every day to move that needle in that direction. You need to regularly review and adjust your goals and action plans based on that progress and feedback. Remember what I said, that your goal is never, ever, you never, ever achieve. Again, absolutes. You rarely ever achieve a goal in a direct straight line. It's lots and lots of turns and twists and ups and downs to get there. And that's why regularly reviewing your goals and adjusting them based on the current situation, where your business is at, what's going on, is really, really important. Accountability then becomes the next most important thing. You need to hold yourself and your team accountable for meeting these goals. Going back to that action plan as part of achieving all of this, that's where the accountability comes in. You can break your action plan down into not only what do I need to do in this quarter or in this month to meet this goal. It's what does each team need to do to contribute to this goal? So you're breaking it right down into really tiny, manageable chunks that you can then hand out to people. And you can say to your team, right, one part of your team, hey, you guys, this is what you guys need to do so we can meet this big goal. This is your contribution. We will love it, and celebrate with them when they start to get there, as they start to move the needle in that direction. I'm talking about moving the needle. It's like a meter to me. You're ticking the meter up to get to where you're going. So action plans, regular review, and accountability. Goals are really important. You do need to make sure that they are relevant and achievable, and that you can actually see yourself achieving them, or you need to stretch a little to achieve them, but you can still see how you can get there with the effort that you put in. I really don't, uh, I don't subscribe to the ethos that you just set these big goals and maybe you'll get there. It's really important. It's really important that you give yourself some success, that you set yourself up for success. There you go. What do you guys think? I'm not going to give you any stories because I've given you a few personal anecdotes there. What do you guys think? Have you set goals? Do you set goals? Do you review your goals? Do you have trouble with it? What is it? What is the situation with goals in your business? I'd love to hear. Come across to Locals, askcharlyleetham.locals.com. Become a supporter to join in the conversation. You can add your thoughts there. You can start your own conversations, and we can really get into the discussions that go along with all of this. I'd love to see you there. As always, please remember to like this video, point down, like this video, subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell so you find out when I drop more content. If you're watching or listening to this somewhere where you can leave a review, please leave a review. I really would appreciate it. And maybe share today's video with someone else in your life. Tomorrow, I don't have the topic decided yet. It is topic number 200, and I want to do something a little bit special, because 200 episodes, I think, is something worth celebrating. See you all tomorrow, guys. Bye.